Hey guys, so this is gonna be another one of those ideas that I had that I mentioned in the first, or in my channel trailer, or whatever you want to call it. Uh, and this is the one I actually teased in that video. Uh, that's the WCMX game idea, which is the official, WCMX is the official name for the wheelchair skateboarding that I mentioned. It's wheelchair motocross, and it's not just skateboarding that it applies to. It's more so just any sport that you can do, but in a wheelchair, or that abled people can do, but in a wheelchair, you know, because people have been innovative or innovative enough to be able to find out ways for people like that, and it's amazing, and it's something uh, I'm also kind of uh, super inspired by, which is what makes me so passionate about the skateboarding specifically. Because in my childhood, or long story short, in my childhood, I never thought I could, because I've always liked the. Well, sorry, that was gross. But I've always liked uh, a lot of skateboarding games, uh, specifically Tony Hawk. Mostly because I grew up with Tony Hawk, and then as I got older, I started to get into the Skate franchise a little bit with Skate 3, which was the best one out of the bunch, in my opinion. Um, but this new skate game is pretty cool. I mean, it's not as uh, arcadey and crazy as I would like it to be, but hey, I mean, you work with what you got, and still fun. So I still play it, you know. Uh, but that's besides the point. Uh, I speak of those two franchises because this game idea that I have is going to be uh, inspired by those two franchises, specifically with the influences of uh, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, with just the wacky weirdness of it, and the 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 what's the word I'm looking for? The arcadiness of the American Wasteland game, as well as maybe the open world aspect, in the sense that you can like go seamlessly between each section with the station area, where you go across this long area and you can seamlessly, or practically seamlessly, go into each section, uh, and like a few other little ideas here and there of are based on those two games, because those were the ones I played the most in my childhood. Uh, and the character idea kind of was, or or might be, kind of inspired by the whole, or at least the basic controls being in a wheelchair, based on Polly from Underground 2, which was ridiculously stupid, but it was great seeing that they made like a completely unique control. Breathe. I tend to not breathe when I'm excited. Sorry. But I I liked how they had a unique or like a bunch of unique tricks for that character and stuff. And the controls were weird and like you couldn't do much with it, but it was or you could, I don't know. It was cool regardless of uh, but yeah, I want to like try and model the controls kind of after that in some way, but without uh, I don't know. Uh, I'm still kind of brainstorming ideas for it, but it's gonna be pretty cool. But and I might do some more research in the Tony Hawk games in general because I haven't played very many outside of the two games I mentioned earlier. But I have played like a couple Pro Skater games. Played I think Project 8 a little bit. I want to say. I might have played Downhill Jam, maybe. I don't know. I played a few of them, but the ones that stick out the most are Underground 2 and American Wasteland. But uh, I also want to kind of model it after like a mix between the Tony Hawk games and the Skate franchise, you know, uh, specifically Skate 3, like I said earlier. Um, and maybe a little by the new game, maybe. I don't know. I mean, definitely not the live service things because, not a huge live service guy, but it's a skate game, so I like it to some extent. But I'm just talking about the earlier games mostly. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. So hold on. Oh, okay. Um, but like, yeah. Uh, and yeah. So far, that's pretty much all I've got. you know. But it's definitely not gonna be a super realistic game in terms of controls, but like I want it to be like a mixture between arcadey and kind of realistic somewhat. I don't know, it's some ideas I'm still rolling in my head. But uh, as I get into trying to get my GED and getting into the college and stuff to pursue the game development, uh, I'll probably kind of come up with more ideas, maybe. I don't know. But it's going to be fun. Uh, and yeah, I mean, so far I'm kind of stuck on the whole GED thing, just trying to study for that. And it's a little tough, but I'll get there in time, you know? It is what it is. I'm taking my time, and my dad's always said, take things one day at a time, and or one step at a time, I should say. And tomorrow's a new day, so yeah. Uh, so don't get discouraged about the previous days and just start anew every day, you know. Uh, and just keep going, you know. And that's kind of my advice to you guys, you know. Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Just be patient, and you'll get there. You know, for anything you want to do, whether it's wheelchair related or not, you know, you can do it. And yeah, so um, oh, and there might be a little bit of maybe some wrestling inspiration in there too, because I'm a huge wrestling fan too. So much so that I'm not sure if you can read that because it's backwards, but I've been a huge fan of that Danhausen dude from that's in WWE right now because he's a freaking hoot and I love him. But yeah, that's besides the point. Point is, or going back to the original point. I got ADHD, so I trail off into stuff sometimes, or maybe it's ADHD, maybe it's just me being crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just my nerves. I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm weird. I'm an enigma. You know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I hope y'all keep on the journey with me. You know. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.